What's up, guys? Welcome back to another review, this time of set 75207, the Imperial Patrol Battle Pack, released in 2018 with a retail of $15, I believe it would have been. Nowadays, it's not too much more expensive. Personally, this one, just without shipping and handling, I got it for 20 bucks. Paid a total of $30 for it. So, still pretty affordable if you want the figures in the set. It's got that solo box art right there. The figure on top. And on the back, it shows off some of the features of the set as well. So, let's crack this open. We can just use the thumb tab right here. There we go. And pull it open. Pull it out. One bag. No numbered bags. Okay. That's interesting. Or, oh, it's just because there's one bag, one small piece bag, and one big piece. There's the instructions right there. Flip to the back. There's some of the sets for the year. Back when there's multiple battle packs in a year. The good old days. Some of the buildable figures. The sets for the solo wave. And some other sets. Man, do they have like 10 battle packs that year or something? Jeez. Alright, those from last year. And then the set. So let's get this thing built. Well, now that it's built, let's look at the 4 figures that come with the set. First off, probably the biggest draw is what Bricklink calls the Imperial Patrol Trooper. So, obviously, looking at the helmet first, it's pretty much a modified Stormtrooper helmet with a visor instead of 2 individual eye holes. The same sort of breathing line. Same basic shape, just with a visor and some black on it instead of just pretty much all white of the normal Stormtrooper. Then the chest printing right there. Just, if it will focus up, it's just some little panel with some lights on it. Just some lining and detailing for the armor. Leg printing as well, no toe printing or anything. But I don't think any Stormtrooper has gotten toe printing, so that's nothing special. And then some back printing as well. And then this is back when obviously they just had the generic trooper face that they would put on literally, every trooper, clone, Stormtrooper, even First Order. And you get 2 of them. Next, you get an Imperial Recruitment Officer, so just an Imperial officer. Comes with a hat, very small little Imperial logo. No dual expression, because obviously the hat doesn't cover up the back of his head. And then just a little mustache, some sideburns, and then a very simple, obviously, Imperial officer jacket with just some of those rank markings and a little bit of back printing. And then a naval officer. Very nice looking helmet. I think it's pretty much just a slight variation, or maybe not even a variation of all, of that Death Star Trooper helmet, which are obviously also naval troopers. And then 2 facial expressions, one that's just serious and one that's like angry. Both with a chin strap printed on for the helmet. And what looks similar to a TIE pilot chest, just without the like tubes and stuff of a TIE pilot. No leg printing either, and some simple back printing for the armor. All in all, not the worst battle pack there's ever been, because it is the Empire, so there is plenty of naval troopers, there is plenty of officers, and there is plenty of stormtroopers. So getting naval troopers and Imperial officers, not too bad, although would have been better to just get 3 of these guys and maybe an officer or the naval trooper, whatever one. Now looking at the speeder, looking at the back, you got your engines right there, Imperial logos on both sides. These are just like on there on a Technic piece, so you can pull them up like this if you want to. And then you have some, you know, whatever this thing is for. Obviously 2 stud shooters, which something I forgot to mention, all the minifigures obviously come with stud shooters, which is a downside. You've got the controls right here, just 2 joysticks, and then some paneling as well, and then pop it open. You can do that as well. Not really much purpose to it, but I suppose you could maybe store something in there just as some storage. And then obviously we can sit one of our troopers in there. And there we go. Had to put that down. And he doesn't actually reach the handles, so you can just try and make it look like he's reaching them, but that's another thing. All in all, a decent build. I would prefer if he could reach the handles, you know, or there's maybe a better seat as well, because it's just 2 pieces with a base plate type of piece covering it. But all in all, not too bad. Pretty decent. I would recommend picking it up just if you want these figures, or you can just order them off Bricklink as figures themselves. But yeah, all in all, like a 7 out of 10. And you want to see more reviews, leave a like, subscribe, do all that, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.